Okay. Up. Yeah, audio's going good. I have full visibility of the chat. I think we're ready to go. So yeah, to those who are seeing this as a VOD or well, are among the first people to be present, this is a little game, or a rather big game, really, to be honest, that I like to call Stellaris, or How to Conquer the Galaxy in multiple interesting steps. Anyway, let's have a look. I'm not extremely good at this game, but I wanted to stream it to see how it was received. And seeing there's a new DLC that came out earlier today. It's a small one, really nothing big. And I'm not sure if I want to showcase it yet because I tested it earlier and there were a few small issues. I'll show those real quick. So yeah, this is you choose an empire or a nation, a nation and a species and an ideology that you want to pursue. And I'll quickly go through that in a moment. But essentially, the new DLC contained a few more species, among which were these guys, the Vol, were all humanoid species. So I'm just going to quickly show those off. So we already had the humans. We had these guys that look like what are they called? These guys from Star Trek. Someone's going to lynch me for saying those guys, but yeah. Then we had these guys who look a lot like these are females look a lot like those aliens in Mass Effect. Again, don't remember the name. I'm really good at all of this. These guys don't seem super familiar, but I really like their design. So we had these and the space elves. So those were the humanoids that were already included in the game. And now, thanks to the DLC, we've got these guys. Let me just, yeah. So these are you could call them space tieflings, actually. Essentially, they're more demonic. But with seeing there's a lot of other things that guys that look a bit like they came from an RPG. I like to call these guys the space tieflings. Then we have the space halflings. So yeah, these guys are also from DLC. Then we have the Vol, which look really awesome. Forgot to admit. They were inspired by one of the art pieces that you see in game. It's been in the game from the start, I believe. So it's nice to see these guys. And we've got these. Again, there's a certain resemblance to some of the Mass Effect aliens. I quite like these ones. Colors are amazing. I'm not sure what to think of these guys. They look interesting, at the very least. These guys look really great. They make me think a bit of Cobras, in a way. Yeah. Then we've got these. Really weird looking, but kind of cool too. Space dwarves. Space orcs, which I was considering using these, but I'll show you in a moment why I didn't. And then we have the space cyclops, which looks kinda terrifying in a way. So we had the space orcs. I'll just quickly show why I didn't. So you can select the names. You can name your species. You can select what kind of traits they have. We'll get back to that in a moment. And then you can select the ruler. Let's see, I have male orcs, female space orcs. And this was an issue I encountered for both, by the way. I'm not sure if it's... Oh wait, it has been fixed, I think. Nice! Oh damn, well. I'm almost tempted to try a space orc. Anyway, I prepared this thing. This little campaign for us. Tonight. So it's kind of one of my favorite ideas for this game is you already start with a few predefined human nations. So you have the United Nations of Earth, who are, well, xenophile and fanatic egalitarian. So which means that they like, they're not afraid of different species, and while they believe everyone should be completely equal. Then we've got, and they also have some, essentially they're completely democratic, and are generally speaking good people, according to, modern standards. I mean, granted, the xenophile might be arguable, but the rest seems pretty much okay. Then you have these guys, the Commonwealth of Men, who are xenophobic and extremely militaristic. They're also a dictatorship. So we have a military dictatorship that hates anyone that isn't human, which is great. And these guys actually don't live on Earth, but went through a wormhole, according to the lore. All of these predefined guys have a bit of lore. Went through a wormhole, didn't manage to go back, were never followed, and they settled a planet called Unity. So there's a lot of different ones. You can be a machine empire, sentient AI. There's a few more cool things, by the way. You can be Jedis if you really want to. Space mages. Yeah, you can have... these guys are assimilators, so they make everyone else... They turn biological life forms into cyborgs. These are robots. There's also an Earth species. But a case where essentially robots went sentient and started essentially treating humans like pets. We've got these guys, also robot empires. Again, these guys are the exterminators, and you have a whole lot of them. You have the blood communality, which is if you're a fan of Stellaris, you probably know who these guys are. If you've been following Paradox and all of these guys, we'll probably come across quite a few of them. The scene are quite often a staple of my galaxies. The Kalazan as well. The Sculdari come along often. The Ixilar are very frequent inhabitants as well. So yeah, I personally made a few other ones. So we have the Ita Star Expedio, who are a spiritualist empire. This one I won't spawn in this world. Then we have the Zukakan Horde, which is essentially just my go at a hive mind. You can be a hive mind, by the way. So they are essentially just termites that devour worlds. So then you have the Watcher Nexus, which was a lot of fun to play. Very difficult though, because most machine intelligences have very reduced diplomatic abilities, because most people hate them. Which, granted, between the guys that completely exterminate you, between the guys that take away your liberty and put you into zoos, and the guys that want to turn you into half robots, I can kind of see why. But the idea of these guys are that they were essentially a security system that went rogue, in a way, and decided to get a better awareness of everything that was going on the planet. The best thing to do was to incorporate all their parent species into the network, so they would become walking cameras essentially. And once that was done, they decided that they came to the conclusion that they didn't have eyes in space, so the space race began. With the Jagd Hunters, who are essentially just supreme warriors that hunt other species for sport. And then we have the Prometheus Initiative, which we are going to be playing today. So, that was the introduction. Up. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Yeah, okay. So yeah, the Prometheus Initiative, essentially, is... pretty much they're an I'll just read the little backstory I made for them, actually. It'll be easier. To bring us the divine fire was the motto under which the human species finally achieved interstellar flight. The Prometheus Initiative was an NGO, no, a non-governmental organization founded by the United Nations of Earth with the express purpose of organizing the human species' ascent to what many once considered godhood through science and the merit of one's own actions. Which means they're very scientific, and they're very they respect a certain degree of meritocracy. And this is now a bit more of an interesting spin I wanted to put on this, because you can change a lot of your ideology and how you do certain political things. So, tethered by the decisions of the Democratic United Nations, this organization has so far managed to remain uncorrupted by political ambitions of interstellar conquest, but none can say for how long this will continue. Hey Les, welcome to Stellaris. Welcome to the guys we'll be playing, and you missed most of the introduction, so that will take a while. Yeah, so the twist I put into these guys are essentially that they have a lot of freedom, scientifically speaking, which is really got materialist, meritocracy. And well, they have the values of Earth, so they are egalitarians as well. But they are an organization. They are not supposed. They're supposed to answer to the UN. And as a result, I don't want to be able. I have given them the pacifist trait, which means that you get a bit more resource production, a bit more core systems, which are really useful, by the way. Core systems are systems you have direct control over. Any others you'll have to give to the AI, and as per usual, AI is less efficient at dealing with that kind of stuff. So essentially the idea here is that as long as they answer to the UN, they get the UN's resources. So that's management resources and productive materials tech and equipment, essentially, to produce more resources. But as long as I have the pacifist thing, I cannot engage in wars. At least I can't start wars. And there's a way to get rid of it, but it takes a while. So essentially what we're going to do today is trying to see how far we can take the Prometheus Initiative and see how far we can get into creating the Prometheus Empire of Men. Probably still an egalitarian one, more or less, but without the democracy, essentially, at one point. Although, we'll see. So our first goal is to just do what we're asked and explore the galaxy for the human race. And the next goal, which is why we have cutthroat politics, which gives me a bit of influence. These are, by the way, traits of your government. You can change these for a certain price. These are traits of your species, and these are your ideals. So just quickly go over everything. We have adaptive for humans, for the human traits, which means that we can essentially live everywhere we want. We can easily adapt to new environments. We are nomadic, so we like to migrate, and it's really easy to just keep blurting out settlers and just conquer the galaxy. But we are extremely wasteful, which is a bit of a nice spin the paradox guys put in, because this is essentially what they went with for the standard human race. So essentially, we can live everywhere. We like to move around, and everywhere we go, we leave devastation in our wake. I feel like that's kind of appropriate. So we are a democracy, mostly because of the UN. We essentially the democratic vote is from the UN. It's not we don't really have a say in it. Then we have the meritocracy. So it essentially means that all our leaders, everyone that we give a job, will be more, good at it, because they earned it by being good at it instead of just having connections, or anything else that resembles that. Then we have cutthroat politics. So we can. It reflects our willingness to adopt, not to free ourselves from this leash that the UN has put onto us. So egalitarian is good for all kind of. Well, it's a bit of a semi-capitalistic version of it, but it's essentially everyone is equal in law, and it's easier to now you get better influence from people that like you. And more political. It's easier to get more political influence, and people consume less consumer goods per person, which is good for your overall income. So pacifist, we discussed that, and materialist is essentially just robots are cheaper, and research is faster, which, again, this will all come into play later on. Then we have the mass drivers, which is our starting weaponry, who are essentially just guns, big guns. You have 3 kinds of weapons at the start of the game: guns, lasers, missiles. Guns and lasers are the most popular right now, because missiles are very easily countered later in the game. Whereas guns and lasers have their own applications. And the only advantage that missiles have right now is that they are high damage, long range, but again, super, super easy to counter. Like, extremely easy. Once you put a bit of point defense, you're pretty much immune to them. So yeah, I usually go with mass drivers or lasers. In the next big update to the game, there will be a lot of changes to this system, and missiles will become extremely powerful. Still easy to counter, but ridiculously powerful. And then the kind of travel, I usually like hyperspace or wormhole. And hyperspace because it allows you to be a bit more defensive and more tactical. And wormhole because it's really fast. It's you have to build up infrastructure before you can use it, but after that it's probably the fastest way to get around. Hyperspace is probably the slowest, but it's also one of the more fun to play with. Which is why in the next patch, this will probably be the only one you can get. And these are our ships, which are just the basic, although now the new DLC humanoid ships. So, and then we get to galaxy creation. So I'm going to go with huge, because I kinda usually do. 2 spiral arms, just like the Milky Way. I believe we have 2. We are a spiral, that much I do know. I don't like the advanced AI starts. Essentially because you can just end up next to them and get murdered immediately. So habitable worlds, we'll leave that at basis. Crisis Zone, we'll leave that at the base. Primitive relations, good. Fallen empires, I want... Yeah. I don't know, just there, they take a huge bit of space. I think this is good. I have Iron Man mode off because... with Iron Man mode you aren't allowed to save manually, and I prefer to do that. It also means I don't get achievements, but whatever. I'll take it. So there you go. Let's start, I guess. A bit of a view of the Ether Drake, because yes, there are space monsters. If you have the appropriate DLC for it, but whatever, I have it, so it doesn't matter. So, here we are, the Prometheus Initiative. So this is the HUD, and we'll go over everything as we go. So in the eons since the first primitive human communities took shape in the meadows and forests of Earth, our civilization has spread and prospered. As we advanced through the technological ages, we also matured as a species. The violent and base impulses we inherited from our ancestors done away with, and the global government was formed on the principles of peaceful coexistence. This is a bit flavor text that is related to pacifism, which really doesn't make sense. But whatever. Now, after the discovery of the Hybrid network, you'll find some... Oh shit, I forgot something. No. I have to go back to menu. Oops. It's really quick to be done. I had to... There we go. No. Everyone's using hyperdrives. What the hell are you going on about? So guys, when I do hyperdrives, I want everyone to do hyperdrives. Because otherwise someone with wormholes would just say, fuck your fortresses, fuck your defenses, and just bypass it like nothing happened. Same for the warp people. Anyway, so yeah, we go on. So the first thing I usually do is just check these. This is our research center. So research is divided in 3 categories. physics, society, and engineering. All of these have different things. So right now we can do only one of the options that we are given at any given time. These are more or less random. There is a tech tree, but you can't see it in game. It's more of a logical progression mostly. So let's have a look. What do we want first? We want solar panel networks on our spaceships, on space stations. Better and cleaner energy, or immense AI. I like AI because of the research speed. I'm a big fan of having a lot of research. I play this as a tech race. Then we can have one of these three for social, which is planetary unification, so we can start broadcasting propaganda. Which, let's not do that on Earth, but once we get more places, could be a good idea. And monthly influence, which will give us progress towards our goal of becoming independent from the UN in a way. So essentially shedding our pacifist cloak. We have the heritage side, which is a culture building, and the biolab, which is a research building. I'm going to go with the culture building for now, although no. Broadcasts. Planetary unification. And now for engineering, you have research facility, powered exoskeletons, which are the beginning of robotics, and better ships. And for the start, I'm going to start with these ones, because this is the plus 5% minerals is really nice for your economy. So I'm going to do that. Oh, actually, let's have a look. You are adaptable, okay, not great, but I'll take it. This is good. This will be fine. Can we recruit anyone who's better at that job? Particles. I believe that will be lasers. Could be interesting. Roamer is nice, but not for these guys. Yeah, no, okay, this is good. Now, next thing we do is we go through our beginning capital. So we start with 200 minerals. Minerals is essentially what you build everything from. This is energy. This is what you use to maintain everything. This is food, which is used to sustain your population. And this is political influence. And then we have this. This is unity, which is how closely... Oh, it's a bit difficult to explain, but essentially, if you've played Civilization, Civilization 5 specifically, this is the same as culture. Because you get these trees with different things for different ideologies, different paths you take. And then there's ascension perks. These things are the great deal. We won't be able to do it, but if you are a spiritualist, a religious person, you can become Jedi, essentially, space mages. If you are very scientific, which we are, you have two options. You either start mastering evolution, so genetic manipulation to the max, or you build your way towards becoming robots and transcending the flesh. And then there's a few other ones that are really cool. Like if you've played Halo, we'll be able to build Halos. There's ring worlds essentially. Big spatial habitats, and galactic wonders, which are amazing things that you can only build one of, I believe. One of which is a Dyson sphere, which is just a monstrous thing for energy, and energy is very important, which you will soon discover. It's actually most often... It's not the thing I wait for the most, but it's what gives me the most problems. Like, minerals are the most limiting, immediately. Ultimately, it's always energy that gives me an issue. This is an issue. So, let's zoom in. We have our beautiful sun here, Sol, planet Earth, and the moon. So we start by sending our science ship to just, go on a few expeditions around our system and see what we can find. We might have missed something in, the last few millennia that we've been looking at this place, but whatever. And the rest of our starting money will be put into increasing our fleet capacity. Because while we may not be allowed to attack people, we are very much expected to be able to defend ourselves. Actually, while that takes on, we can look a bit at our wars. So right now we can only do liberation wars. Which actually I I think defensive wars now is the best way to go at it. See to fit in with the story I made for these guys, so we can only defend ourselves. Food stockpiling, for now minimal. I want to increase growth, but as soon as this reaches its cap, every extra growth and every extra food will increase population growth, which is nice. Resettlement prohibited because we aren't allowed to forcefully migrate people, because we're egalitarian and that's against democracy and freedom. And then we have first protocol peaceful. Very good. So Earth is done building. Damn it. So far our system is a bit empty. Mercury was useless. Venus was useless. The fucking sun and the moon were useless. What are we going to find around Jupiter? So far not much. Great. So yeah, Earth is done building our first few ships. Then we have the initial border status, which is... fair enough. Slavery is prohibited, of course. And we are not allowed to purge populace. We can, however, banish them. So, seriously, what's up with this place? Why is Earth so damn empty? At least the solar system. So we're going to wait a minute. There we go. Sign ship. Accelerate this process a bit. So yeah, let's have a look at the galaxy map. Oh wow, nice. Wait. We have 2 entry points. Oh wow, no one is ever going to take Sol. But we have to be fast, because otherwise we'll be boxed in. So this is the galaxy. All these little lines are the hyperdrive network, hyperlane network. So the first star we know of, and that we can reach, is Barnard's Star. Very good. So we have our secondary ship, and I want an archaeologist, xenoarchaeologist, of course, but whatever. And we send him to Barnard's Star. In the meantime, we found a way to get energy from Uranus. And yes, that. I invite you to make as many puns as you want. Yeah, so we found also that we could probably terraform Mars in the future. So I'll just... Yeah, he's now going to quickly look at that, how we could do that. And we found a good mineral deposit in one of the asteroids around the rocky planets, which is good. So you are investigating the Mars terraforming project. And you are going ahead to Barnard's Star. I'm going to send these guys to start mining the asteroid. He's going to set up a mine. So terraforming Canada discovered. A detailed survey of Mars has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps, and beneath the planet's surface, the existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. So once we do have the technology, we will be able to terraform and colonize Mars, which is something I am definitely going to do. So let me have a look at the ships, because these are all new ships for me, as far as I'm concerned. So let's look at these things. Ooh, they're pretty. Nice and sleek ones. Very cool. These are all from the new DLC, which I bought this afternoon. Nice looking thing as well. Very cool. And then there is... Damn it. Oh wait, I have to change this in the settings. Gameplay... Okay, not here. Fair enough. So we have this guy working on the mine, which is being built here. Oh, Barnard's Star has been fully... Okay, let's have a look at Barnard's Star. Have you found anything interesting? Not at all. It's the most boring place imaginable. Great. Amazing. Okay, so the mine on the asteroid belt is completed. Interesting. Okay, what have you done? Scientist Walter Hawkins has developed new skills. Okay. Okay, he is now an archaeologist and he's a roamer, so he's extremely fast, efficient at his job, and he's very good at it. Amazing guy, this Walter Hawkins. By the way, we can rename everyone we want. So if you want to be a specific scientist or a leader, or if you want a ship named after you, just put it in chat and we'll get to it at some point. So yeah, we found an anomaly on Neptune. So we'll just pause this while I look at this. The sensor profile of a mid-sized vessel was briefly detected inside the upper atmosphere of this gas giant. So this one is a bit of a mystery, but at this point we don't really know how we could salvage or detect this ship that we're getting some signals from. So we're gonna wait for it, leave it for now, and at some point we'll send someone who's, you know, a bit better equipped at the job to do it. Once everyone start settling in a bit. And the construction ship, who is currently building, no, not building nothing, can start building the power plant on Uranus, which is a gas giant, and they're getting power from it. So I'll just leave it to your imagination. Oh, that's important. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what you just found in Procreon. So Procreon, which is just, you know, just over here, is a big blue class F star. Nice, looking good. Very much, a lot of planets here actually. One very potentially inhabitable. The other one as well, but not really for us. Hey, both of these are alpine. Yeah, these are shitty worlds for us. It's cold and mountainy. But yeah, we found alien life. Oh, this music is new. Wait a moment. These I haven't heard this one before. But it's towards Utopia, so well, whatever. It sounds nice. This game has a lot of nice music. So we have discovered alien life on Procyon, I would imagine that's Procyon 3, yeah. The PISN Acuity has made a startling find on Procyon 3. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Earth. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believe we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found in Procyon 3 are sapient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. We may not be alone out there. Out here. Oops. So again, there's something really interesting on Procyon. An unusual sonic activity that we can't get to. No, we can't really understand. So we'll leave that for now. Oh yeah, this is a bit of a problem here. Anyway, the Prometheus Initiative, actually, Earth is abuzz with news of the alien organism discovered by the PISN. So the Prometheus Initiative Interstellar Navy. PISN Acuity some time ago. While far from intelligent, there is life out there. Understood. So we found our first alien life. So what does it look like? Okay, so pretty much trees and anything that lives in this desolate fuck place. Amazing. That's where we find first life. On a shithole. In the middle of nowhere. Yeah, he's going to build another mining station. And the Pathfinder that went to Sirius has actually found a more promising planet. With an asteroid belt, and it's huge. Well, looks like we know where we're going to move first. Sirius 3 is looking like a good candidate. There is a lot of dangerous... There's a lot of nasty beasties up here, though. Like really, really nasty beasties. But, which means that these tiles aren't usable. And every tile is one, you can put one population on it with one type of building. And they all have their resources. And in some cases, hazards. So here we have a bit of coast with toxic kelp. So it's pretty much useless. Because we can't go into the water without, you know, extreme nastiness. Dense jungle, which we'll have to cut down if we want to be able to use it. A mountain range, again, difficult to actually use, and a fuck ton of nasty creatures on Sirius 3. But at least it has an asteroid belt, which means there's a lot of minerals to be made here. So Sirius was a nice discovery. Now the Pathfinder can go to Alpha Centauri. See what we find there. Yeah, so Procyon is pretty much inhabited for us right now. There's a big planet here, yeah. There's this one, and then we find this with beasties as well. A lot of life, not a lot of intelligent ones so far. Which, sucks a bit, really. On the other hand, I do like that we're nice and protected here in our little corner. Where no one will ever find us. For now. So yeah, all this blue stuff, that's my board. Oh, good. So we've got our first unity point. Or our first tradition. So we can start to have a look at... oh wait, no, fuck. Okay, so it does that when I do... Okay, that sucks. So if I go to my other screen, my camera goes berserk and goes to the right. Very good. Just quickly checking something on the chat. Okay, so... where the fuck am I? There's the galaxy. And there is Earth. Good. Okay, so... we have a tradition. So we are probably going to go with Discovery. After all, this is our prime objective. We are the exploratory team for Earth. Let's adopt Discovery, which means that essentially we're going to start being a lot better at discovering new and amazing things in the galaxy. There's a whole lot of extra stuff, but let's start with just adopting it. And I'm gonna put some extra money in the Navy. Just an extra ship. These are expensive. Okay, so we found something of interest in Alpha Centauri. I'll have a look at that. Oh, that's more interesting already. Okay, on Sehutun 1, we have our science officer has found an anomaly. It requires extensive programming that could garner a substantial find. Okay, so we have no idea what the fuck it is. Good. In that case, send the probes. And you go to G. So yeah, if you're not really interested in well, strategy games, or you think this is a bit slow, I'm very sorry, but tonight is not your night. I just want to play this, and there we go. It's been a while, and don't want to be too rusty. Let's have a look at Alpha Centauri. What have we found here? Oh, and society research is coming in. Very good. We'll look at that in a moment. Do on genome mapping. We still haven't done that. Anyway. And that's bureaucracy or unlock hydroponic farms. Let's make our bureaucracy more. Well, no, let's map our fucking genome. Should have been done what? 200 years ago. We've done this 200 years before this. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so we just got a bit of an event. Explosions in the sky. The planet Sehutun 1 is the home of a marvel of nature. Giant colorful explosions appear in the sky, a result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Wow. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like a wildfire. It has generated quite a spark of interest for the scientific field amongst our people. So we found a planet with an atmosphere that explodes. Yeah, I'm glad I live on Earth, guys. I mean, yes, our atmosphere is kind of flammable, but not to that degree. So, which gives me, yeah, so actually this gives me a temporary bonus, which means that all my discovery work is going even faster. So that is great. What do we find in Alpha Centauri? So, a small planet, habitable, very volcanic. Tiny bit of species, not a lot of interesting resources. And in general, this is not a great system. It's just that planet that has something of use. So let's go on. So yeah, the weird thing we found on Proteome, it was just an exploding atmosphere. Everything is good. So the Jizang just got another level. Very good. So the Pathfinder can be... Oh, okay, so normally... Yeah, because of all the bonuses I've got, this is also going to be a lot easier now. So let's look. Strong energy emissions of an unknown origin make this asteroid stand out from the rest of its peer in this crowded asteroid field. So this is asteroid G3L1BRF in the G system. Holy shit. Whoever names these things should be fired. So yeah, let's have a look what that is, dude. May as well. So it's this one. Have a look. Might be some really interesting stuff on there. Meantime, I'm collecting money for multiple reasons. First of all, let's set up a mine there, so as soon as they get there, they can get to work. I want a colony ship, which is going to be very, very expensive. And I may want to actually work on my economy a bit first. Problem of being boxed in like this is that we can't build mines outside of our borders. And which means that right now we have all the mines and all the power plants we can build. There is a way to extend our borders, but seeing there's a lot of interesting planets, I'm not sure if that's the greatest thing we could do. Okay, so we've got our results from the Pathfinder. This particular asteroid is an extrasolar capture and appears to have been washed by some kind of exotic radiation as it plummeted through interstellar space before finally settling in the G system. The original source of this radiation remains unknown, but the PI-ISN Pathfinder has been able to pick up a wealth of physics data by studying the asteroid's energy emissions. So essentially, it's an asteroid from somewhere in space that went all the way here, and we got some nice information from it. Good. And Adiavama, who is doing our physics, increased in level. Okay. So now we have a bit of we get a proposition, which is... this one is really, really low level, and it's not that difficult. We have to make a choice here. A political choice, essentially. So, habitable world survey. We now know, without a doubt, that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. So we can tell them, sure, we'll do that. Or we have more important matters to focus on, in which case we get a bit of political influence. But I usually do this because it pays off and it's easy and it's just scanning. It just asks you to scan a certain number of potentially inhabitable planets and we'll find enough of those fast enough. So yes, we will do that. Okay. So now we have this. We have our Orbital Research Mandate, which is what our Prime Minister, Matthew Williams, at least damn it, just changed the title. It was Director General. Director General Matthew Williams was elected on a platform of increasing research output by building research stations in orbit around suitable planets. So essentially, as we are being democratic, this guy has a better chance of, keeping his job and not being fired by the UN and being replaced by someone else, if he does his job correctly and does what he promised, which is building research stations. And seeing we don't have any yet, we have two options. We can either have a look at Sol and see if anyone can do this one now without failing horribly. No, we can't. Sucks. So now we have the option. Now we just have to start expanding into space. So for now, I'm going to build a frontier outpost here as soon as I can. Research concluded, very good. Army minerals, so let's make... Don't want robots yet. Let's not. Robots are very nice, very good for your economy, mineral-wise. extremely expensive energy-wise, so let's not do that for now. Let's have a look at Acuity, which I'll just give them multiple tasks to accelerate this a bit. You can go look at that quadrant, and you can now look at Proteome and this one. And you can go there as well if you want. There we go. Very good. More research done. Our AI, so now everyone has got a 5% bonus, which is nice. You only get faster XP. Do we want better sensors? No, we're gonna go with better power. Better power generators, which means we'll just get a... it'll just be useful, essentially. So do we want to build this thing? Yeah. I'm gonna build a Frontier Outpost, which is gonna cost us monthly political influence to maintain. And some energy, of course, because everything costs energy to maintain. Oh, this is interesting. We found intelligent life, people. Ooh, spider people. Cool. So the spider people are called the Kim. So we found the Kim civilization. Where is this? In the Ken Hijal. Wow, amazing. So we've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on... What? Nafolimba? Not sure why I said it with that accent. Anyway, Nafolimba. Yeah, Nafolimba works. In the Ken Hijal system. They appear to be in the later stages of a Bronze Age. Cool. So we have Roman spider aliens. Yeah. This is amazing. Having mastered early metal working, although most of the population is rural, several large city-states have formed. So yeah, essentially not more Greek. So Greek era, like high Greek era, ancient stuff. We should consider building an observation post above the world to study them more closely. So we can study them. We can. So let's now have a look at our policies. Here, policies and edicts. So now actually we'll just continue for a bit. Oh yeah, so this is what we got from the people on Earth. Effectively capping off previous discoveries of lower forms of life, the report of the primitive aliens that PISN Acuity encountered by our fleets has reignited interest in xenological sciences on Earth, previously considered a largely theoretical field. Okay, so what we can do now is we have some more things regarding natives. So we can allow passive study, which is essentially we look at them from orbit and that's all we do. You can have, what the hell, just something, okay. And then you have active study, which means you're going to abduct them and probe them a bit. They tend to become extremely xenophobic and hateful towards aliens when you do that. For no obvious reasons, of course. And they might actually, as soon as they are able to, they might actually declare war on you. Passive study just gives you a bit of bonuses, doesn't do a whole lot for them. Then you have unrestricted, which I believe means we can invade them, which we are not allowed because we are egalitarian, and it's all again and pacifistic, so we aren't allowed to do all this bullshit because it's bad. We are not allowed to declare war on people. Which also means we're not allowed to invade primitive planets, which is sad. So yeah, the Acuity has found some other stuff. The surface of this asteroid is littered with metallic debris. Most of it appears to be originated from starships of many different designs. Go have a look. And then you have native enlightenment, which we are allowed to do, which is essentially we go onto their planet and we teach them how the world works. Oh wow, they have a nice savanna planet. Can't live there, but it's big. Open. Nice. We have more space. Because the thing has been built. So we set up a research system here. We haven't met anyone else yet, so that's interesting. Junkyards, yeah, what he found early on was a junkyard. Might be able to recycle some stuff. You're fast. Didn't you go? No, you didn't do. What? Why didn't you do that? Yeah, so here's. Look at Mesathim, all these minerals. Yeah, this guy is working on the mandate, on the promises made by our Director General. Oh, nice. We're starting to get enough money to consider a colony ship. Actually, next month we'll be able to start a colony ship. There we go. Oh, anomaly found. What's this? An ancient orbital shipyard dressed in silence above this world. It has suffered significant battle damage, and entire sections of the facility are missing. So, there was previous intelligent life, which is what we discovered there, and we can take another one of these. So we can either go to boldly go, which will essentially increase how fast we discover stuff even more, or we can go with science's vision and increase how science is perceived on our world. So yeah, we can look at how to improve our discovery, our exploration, or we can look at how to improve how science is viewed on the planet. Let's start with our exploration. Again, prime directive of the Prometheus Initiative. So we've mapped the fucking human genome. It was about time. It was 2 centuries late. And we're gonna build. Let's go find Protean dust. It's a farming resource essentially. Gives you more food. While conducting the survey of Kraken 1A, the PIISN Pathfinder detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage, but one of its manufacturing bays is still in working condition. Science Officer Jai Zhang is confident that power can be restored to the shipyard, but it would be a significant project. Interesting. Let's have a look. Can you do that? I think we are able to. Oh no, you're level 2 and we need a level 3 to do this. Yeah. This is beyond your grasp, sadly. Which means we won't be able to get a super advanced ship, which sucks. Even though it will probably quickly be left behind by our own stuff. And you can start building mines here. We'll be using this planet for anything else for a moment. So we're soon going to have our first colony ship. I think we'll settle in Sirius. So, for those people that are watching. Oh, no. Damn it, this is annoying. I want a good name for the first colony. Because it's getting here sooner than you think. I'm going to tell the Acuity to continue on Terraform and these 2 planets once they're done. Okay, so the colony ship is here. We shall colonize Sirius. We found potential building somewhere. Cool. So just quickly go here. Actually, just pause it for a moment. Where would you want to settle? This place we wouldn't lose any minerals, but seeing the bonuses. So yeah, no, we're not calling it the junkyard. No. Liz, this is the first human settlement outside of Earth. We're calling it something nice. No, let's for now just call it Series 3. And say we organize a contest. Come on, we can find better than a junkyard. I mean, Liz, I consider you one of the more creative persons on the vault. What the hell? We call something the junkyard later on. No, we're not calling it the junkyard. No. Actually, let's make point defense systems. And while the ship is going, you'll see that we're in a big energy deficit. Because colony ships are extremely... Alicia, yeah, that works. I'll take it. There we go. No, it's boring. I know. You have to find something nicer. Nice, but no, also not shitty. I'm not calling the first human colony Junkyard. Or Planet with Planety Face, for those who get that reference. Well, the PII is an activity found not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. So that these are angular blocks product of interaction between plates. Shapes results. Perfect angularity stress. Threshold implies a possibility of alien centerings with various false crust at some point in the past. Most intriguing, and then we can start researching that once we, include this in our space. Which you may as well, because I need that. So, at some point, go build that one. Because when this colony is in place, we can probably dismantle this frontier outpost. I'm not calling the most amazing planet that I've ever chosen as a first colony, Junkyard. I'm sorry. This is a great planet. Our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the several continents that can be found on Series 3. The temperate forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power resource. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first human city on an alien world. A great day for the Prometheus Initiative. Yes. And so we found some more bizarre structures on the planet. LV426. What's that about? I didn't get the reference, I think. I'm sorry. More primitives. The Prosnakan, who are in Bronze Age as well, so cool. Let's have a look. What the hell are they? What are the Prosnakan? Can we put more? Oh, they're humanoids. Cool. And they're xenophilic and they are egalitarian. Nice people. We can agree with these people. And we found an abandoned amusement park. Nice. Where's that? On Proteome 2, so which is all the way over here. The structures on Proteome 2 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer Walter Hawkins notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a galactic art installation. Regardless, to us humans, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse yourselves. Conquer all the primitives. Yeah, we can't. We're not allowed to conquer them. Which will change as soon as we're allowed to, get rid of this weird thing that is called the We've recovered an artifact from an ancient civilization. Oh, cool. So we found an ancient civilization. We still haven't found any, on our level people. But fair enough. We found people above our level just now. But they're all dead. And we found a lot of people below us. So this is how you cultivate xenophobism. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient civilization on Fihir 3. Our scientists think that they inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago. Based on the age of the artifacts, the aliens called themselves the Ute, and appear to have been very large and flat arthropod analogues. So essentially they're huge millipedes. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Ute to travel aboard the same starship. Interesting. So right now we don't have the political influence to overthrow the UN. but that won't take much longer. I think we need 250, and then we can do it. The colonization efforts ate a lot. Yeah, you can research these sensor readings. Very good. Another anomaly. Yeah, go have a look at that chip. Well done. Oh yes, we can start making mining Betharian, which I found on Sirius, which is this thing here, which gives you amazing amounts of energy. And I think, yeah, so we are currently building our thing on... Oh, we found a solar sailor, which we deemed completely useless, but at least there's some nice design things we can pick up on it from it. So some engineering research. So yeah, how much... So essentially what I want to do is first off... Actually, no, we need to start a factions. Otherwise I can't change the pacifist thing. Shit. Okay, so as soon as if we start having a pacifist faction, we can start to suppress them and get those out of our place, out of our thing. As soon as we do, we'll turn into an oligarchy. Sadly, it takes a bit of time to enact a ridiculous political change. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal, then surveyed this planet. This was supposed to be small in orbit. This international message could be distressed from. Ooh, I think this might be the space jar. Ah, this is now all our space. Good. You can start looking at Lithorius 4 with all the nice research stuff. And we found a mummified pilot somewhere. I am very sorry to find that. It's again a dead alien. All the live ones are, as I said, beneath us. Oh, there's one of them in our space now. So you, my good sir, go build this when you're done. Oh shit! Oh shit, where's this? Where the shit is this? Oh. Emperor Croatia. Okay, so that's here. This place... Now, I'll let you read this. I have to go to the toilet real quick, so... I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. So So I'm gonna get you read all of this. So I'm quickly gonna read it myself. Helps in usually dense asteroid belt, displaying some unique properties. Some of the larger asteroids are covered in crystalline outcroppings that would suggest the presence of extremely rich mineral deposits. However, long-range sensors are tracking sporadic movements from what appears to be several small objects, possibly spacecraft, in the denser regions of the belt. We are unable to get a fix on them, but debris from at least 2 destroyed mining stations can be seen floating in space next to some of the larger asteroids. Something isn't right. Oh, and the elections are on the way, so I'm gonna have to... Oh, anomaly found? What do you mean? We found... some kind of distress transponder. Go have a look. I think we need one more research system. One more research thing for the other dudes. You go work on that before the elections happen. So yeah, we don't have any factions yet, so everyone is independent right now. So they're not backed by any people. So we have Matthew Williams, our current Director General, who's an industrialist and has deep connections, so he knows how to work his way around politics. Then we have Jai Zhang, who is one of our researchers, who just found an amazing system, which I believe he's going to analyze right now. Yeah. And you'll find that it is amazing. It's an amazing place. Full of minerals, full of riches, and we're definitely going to take all of it. So he wants to be Commander-in-Chief as well. That's not happening. So we can either have Matthew Williams continue to be the guy in charge, or we can give someone else a thing. The problem is, if we involve ourselves, we lose political influence, and essentially you could say favors, and as a result, it's going to be a lot more difficult to start overthrowing the UN. So, yeah. For now, I'm just gonna leave it here. We'll see. When is 2010 in April? Okay, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, you're looking into that. We'll see what the stunts are in March, and we'll see if we want to interfere or not. Found another ancient life pod. Again, no current life. And let's have a look. So, what are the polls? 25, 25, 24, 24. Okay, so it's pretty much even. But it looks like Jia Zhang or Walter Hawkins. Gotta have diversity, Geneva. What do you mean gotta have diversity? Gotta have to recruit these guys? I don't know. They have a job already, and they're good at that job, and I don't want them to leave that job. Although a reformer, that's not bad. Charismatic, not in a current situation. Fertility preacher, investor, not bad. Walter Hawkins, and Adiyavama, monthly influence, and champion of the people. I will see who wins. Again, we barely have any influence in the UN. What we have could be used. So yeah, the Walter Hawkins has become the new Director General, and he has different mandate, and as a result, yeah, Matthew Williams' mandate wasn't completed, even if we are currently working on it. Whatever. Problem is that the captain of the ship is now beamed up back to Earth and is going to be in command. So we need someone else to fill his shoes. So we have hired Ishan Dodamani. I don't know, Liz. This is a meritocracy. If you're shit at your job, you don't get a job. Granted, in this case, Matthew Hawkins, I think he was called. Oh, no, Walter Hawkins. This is not Walter Hawkins. Walter Hawkins was bald. What a bastard. I think it's still the image from the old guy, actually. It isn't Walter Hawkins. Anyway, I didn't pick Walter Hawkins, it was the democratic vote. I didn't get to pick anyone. I could just influence the vote. Oh, shut up with your representative of diversity. He was more competent than the woman in this scenario. Eventually, she'll probably get the job because she is. Chances are she'll increase a lot faster than he will in level. Essentially, since now he's the job. So yeah, Shan de Romani, and we come there. I didn't pick Walter Hawkins again. Democratic vote. Betharian power plant, and I want Robel Einswasser. Yeah, so the problem was we had to recruit a different scientist for this ship that the other guy used to captain, which meant that, well, we lost influence again. And actually, I think we can get rid of this thing, so let's have a look what this does. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Although, yeah, this is still on our border. Good. Ah, we found these things. Ah, this is interesting. Okay, so I'll let you read this while I'll look at the research options we have. Do we want to... Oh, shut up. We are a meritocracy. Fair enough. The first female leader will be a member of the Long Shepherd family. Fair enough. Collecting ambitions, okay. So faction founded. A new faction has recently begun traction in the internal political landscape of the Prometheus Initiative. Led by Prime Minister Walter Hawkins, they call themselves the Democratic Convention. See? He's for equality. What are you going on about? The members work for equality and justice for all denizens of our empire. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions could prove useful. Okay, so let's have a look. What do they want? Right now they're extremely happy because we're not... That guy grew a big beard and hair when he took office. And people complain about Trump being orange. Really, seriously. This guy had some serious issues. If this is the first thing he tells as a fucking director general. Let's get some better energy again. So we should start investing. Yep, definitely. We're halting growth because there's no way to grow to. No land to gain. So yeah, let's fix that real quick. And we could, although we don't have any good candidates, maybe this place. Not bad, actually. Oh, we haven't really... Oh no, they haven't even... I haven't finished colonizing yet. Let's build another colony ship. Oh, fuck me. So, yeah. They used her again. It's ridiculous. He was just like, yeah, no, I'm completely bald. I don't have a beard or a mustache. Also, now I'm president. Now I'm the director, because we're essentially a bit like the Institute, but in space. So now I'm the director, and everyone will, admire my lush hair. Let's have a look. Alarming reports are coming in from the frontier of our space. Since we developed space travel, violent fringe groups on Earth have departed our homeworld in increasing numbers, spurning the peaceful ways of our society. Now they're just bastards. Looks like we've been making it a hotel. It will probably be a bit of a resort, yeah, definitely. Walter has converted several civilian vessels into warships. They now prey on civilian shipping as pirates, and their frontal attacks have led to many deaths. Drastic measures may be needed to protect our people. We should be better than this, definitely. Which is why we have been increasing our naval force. Because this is a thing that just happens around the 10th year of your space-time living. Let's have a look. Where could that be? They're usually near asteroid belts. So Proteome is an option. Of Centauri isn't. Sirius isn't. Although Sirius we see. Boundstar isn't. G could be an option. Proteome definitely is not. Okay, so we'll start sending the fleet to Proteome. You go have a look at Thrad. Oh, no. No, we found the pirates. They were in Thrad. Navy, intercept. We'll recruit an admiral. Gotta be honest, in this case, when we're pursuing spiders, no, spiders, what the hell am I saying? Pirates, I want to scout. So sensor range is better, light speed is better, so essentially it will travel faster and we'll be able to see better. So we're recruiting Elena Maximushkin, which, you know, speaking of the whole egalitarian thing, is actually quite nice, because I'm ticking a lot of cases. She's Eastern European, check. She's black, and she's a woman. The SGWs will not have anything on me anymore. Okay. Intercept. They're attacking a research station. I am very sorry. Oh no. No, don't do it. No. And we lost a crew of scientists. Okay. Basilisk, attack. Come on. Yes, we're here. Good. Okay. We know where they live. We can go find them. We found them exiting Thrad. Yeah, this is a potential system. Your fleet is there, Sullivan. Helena Maximushkin. Yes. Ishander Domani has no clue what the fuck he's doing because Thrad is off limits right now. You can have a look at those things. They are at least within our space. Seriously, why are you not going there? Go to Thrad. Don't be such a weird person. What do you mean no? Go! Okay, let's have a look. They don't have shields yet. Nice. Ancient manufactory. You found a manufactory somewhere. I'm a bit busy, but what the hell is this? Wait, this place is really called Ancient Manufacturing? Ooh. The Orbital station pissed has one string as mineral extraction process. Restore it. We'll start moving there anyway. The colony in Series 3 has been established. Bum. Oh, you meant to know for the... Nice cats. Very good. Alina, the transgender lesbian who has 3 children likes cat, is a black woman as a result of being transgender. Yeah, your colony is facing a skull attack, yeah. These fucking Minister Walkins just had. Oh wow! Walkins did such a good job. So we raided their place and we destroyed it. Oh hell, Alina! Destroyer of pirates. This is probably the only pirate incursion we'll have in a moment. There you go. There we go. So that's good. You can return to Earth. Get your ships repaired. The construction ship over here will have to start working on some more energy stuff here, and we'll have to rebuild Dirham. Meantime, we have another ship here. Alpha Centauri sucks. So we're going to Cyprus. No, Cypax. And she likes cats, yes. She does like cats. Okay. The potential. Nice. Laughing was hilarious. Any good ideas? In the meantime, keep books. And it is 3 again. Damn it. What do we have with Planet 3? Series 3 needs a good name. Have we found anything nice yet? Actually, no, let's important things first. So we need to feed the clone clouds. Yes, indeed. Actually, Outpost, the Outpost that we just started colonizing, has some alien pets that we can get. So we'll just pretend that she has that's where she leaves her cats at some point. Or rather, when she eventually dies, her cats will be brought to the Galaxy Zoo at Outpost. So actually, Series 3, in name of this amazing battle. There we go. Ooh. Heat farm is nice. 14 minerals. Wow. So yeah, so what was in... Holy shit, Abucrozy. Yeah. Oh, damn it, we missed something. It's filter ritual. Damn it. We failed at discovering something. That sucks. Okay. Which means that we can increase our energy initiative. And let's make... Oh. No, damn it. Shit is happening. Okay, so we are setting automatic exploration protocols for our ships. Our science ships won't have to rely on orders from us. We'll have an algorithm that determines which planets would best be explored. So that would be nice to have. So I don't have to bother with that. Initial analysis of the astronaut principal potential interesting finds. Let's go have a look. What happened? Anomaly. So we found an anomaly. Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, time project. Someone needs to go raid the pirates. You are the Acuity, you are in this quadrant. Go fetch that. So, we found more things. Let's go with the Planetary Survey Corps. There we go. Our discovery efforts are unequaled. And now let's go to Earth and improve the whole mining situation. Oh, yeah. And, very important, we are reforming the government. There we go. We have now become an oligarchy, which in my case means that essentially we are now more or less independent. Or rather, our decisions are made by ourselves. We make the decisions now. It's not, the decisions are not made by the UN. We are, however, still not allowed to declare war on people. Oh, then we must wait 7 more years before we can do this. Or maybe by that point we will be able to declare war on people. That would be nice. Strike Basilisk has been repaired. Very good. And this science ship will have to continue its job of, you know, exploring the galaxy. I'm kind of surprised we haven't bumped into anyone yet. But on the other hand, I'm not going to complain. Oh, fuck. Oh no, okay, good. I was kind of afraid Alenia was going to get wiped out immediately by a comet, which would have been very, very counterproductive. Can we see it? No, I don't think we can see. Damn it. Comet sighted through the belt. The population of Alenia are currently witnessing a spectacular sight. A comet is passing through Alenia's asteroid belt and the effect is being described as breathtaking. We shall call this comet... No, we can't conquer yet. Again, that will come as soon as we shed our pacifistic ways. And for that I first need to have a pacifistic party, which is a bit of an annoying system, if you think about it. The population of Alenia are currently witnessing a spectacular sight. Yeah, so keep looking at the skies. Everyone in Alenia is super happy, which means these two people. Very good. So, yeah, so you found some really nice stuff on the pirates. So shields that we managed to kinda take. Good. I'm gonna lower this music, by the way, just a bit. There we go. Oof. Wait a moment, I don't know this one. So yeah, we get this. Yeah, we got a few things from the pirates. That's nice. You can cannibalize people's ships after they're dead and just see what kind of cool stuff you can get out of it. Construction ship. Hits from and a lot of resources. Yeah. Let's go to that place. So gotta go check out. Yeah, the comment review is essentially eventually a linear. Right now it seems utopic, but on the other hand, they have an asteroid belt with a lot of minerals in it. So chances are we're going to be building a lot of mines here. So it's going to look a lot more like Junkyard in the future. And they're close enough, and he doesn't really live here yet. He's still moving. The Thread system, well, there was nothing except pirates and a tiny bit of research. Wow, amazing. Ah, we have a faction founded. Oh, I think these might actually be the pacifists. A new faction is recently beginning traction in the internal political landscape of the Prometheus Initiative. Led by scientist Adiyavama, they call themselves the Economic Development Association. The members lobby for a national focus on financial growth and stability through peaceful means. I'm very sorry, but we make the decisions now. Suppress the policies and values of the Economic Development Association. This will make the ethics less attractive and opposed to our population for as long as it is active. Earth. Which means we're going to need some more defense armies. Welcome to Revolution Simulator. We have now officially started dragging pacifists out of their houses. On the shoulders of giants. Ooh, nice. So, Vac had some nice stuff. Good. Let's see how this develops. They're not happy. We are still pacifist. Damn it. I think we need militarist people to actually start making a turn for it, which means we need to start more wars. Okay, so policy and edicts. We are now in control. We will start the ability to make liberation wars. Land appropriation. That's interesting. Okay, so current multiplication, all species, refugees, slavery prohibited, displacement only, resettlement. Limited bombardment. No, let's keep it at this for now. Yeah, we're building armies to keep the peace. Yeah, see, these guys are ready to... Yeah, we're having a bit of unrest, but our armies will make short work of this. Yeah, these guys have the same issue, but again, we have a lot of armies, so... Okay, you'll be able to build a Betharian power plant soon enough. Yeah, so the Elenian forces are in position. Pacifism, no, these weird people that want to be pacifistic shall not be allowed in our country anymore. At least, rather, we want to be completely independent from the UN. We won't become like warmongering bastards, but we just want independence. Which means we want independence from all of their policies. Bullshit, keep peace, and you want to conquer. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's spider people to enslave. I mean, seriously. Inactive buildings. Oh yeah, yeah. So essentially, it's because of this. Same here, by the way. Up. We're gonna build this here so people can start farming. Okay, whatever. Take it. This guy just moved here from Earth, which means that damn it, our power plant is not being worked. Map the stars. Bingo. Okay. Let's look. What else can we do? Let's go with deflectors, which we pulled off the pirates. The signal originates from the remains of antenna-like structures. Exploratory probes were dispatched from the PISN Pathfinder to service to investigate the matter more closely. Oh, this one is nice. This is Limbo. So we found on Tronde 4A, so on the moon of Tronde 4, we found a vault. What Science Officer Jiezang found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems that they never reached the stars, and perished through some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that the PISN Pathfinder has determined to be data storage devices. A special project has been prepared to decode their contents. So we found a vault full of USB sticks, essentially. There's nothing else, it's just USB sticks and a lot of bodies. But a huge pile of USB sticks. Okay, Alina, you can get some more ships. Okay, so we can have better weapons. Let's make sure we can outfit our ships with nuclear missiles. They're easily, ignored, but I need that research so I can start building torpedoes, which are really effective. So this is ship designer, by the way. So you can make your ships you have specific classes and you have specific forms you can give them, but you can decide what kind of modules go on them. So you choose weapons, utility, and scanners, thrusters, hyperdrive, and what kind of AI you put in them. So we have the Corvette, which is our basic military ship, which is really nice looking, very sleek, with 3, right now, just small mass driver cannons. Then we have the construction ship, which has been building mines, the colony ship, the science ship. This looks really nice, actually. The transport ships, which is what we will transport the armies on once we get to that. And the defense platform, which we haven't built yet, because we have no one to defend from. Yeah, it looks a bit like an Imperial Star Destroyer, doesn't it? Anyway, let's put some better guns on this thing. Which means I need a tiny bit more of that. I'll put a bit of armor on these as well. We can put better thrusters on them, and I think that's it for now. These are the Fury class Corvettes. Nice. So, Elena, I need you to upgrade your fleet. I have to retrofit all this stuff into them. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in classic Orbital of Pascal 2 at some point. Up again, here. Pascal 2. Oh, that's far down. as within the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the PIISN Acuity have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Ishanda Damani is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Will do. Okay, so we're running out of our food surplus. Seeing we didn't make a lot of stockpile, that's going to become problematic soon enough. Holy shit, we had so much good mineral places. Our economy is through the roof. So let's just clear these places. Ah, and you remember the political choice I had to make somewhere near the start? About surveying habitable worlds? Well, we've done it. Through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories on the development of life have been disproved. And our scientific community has had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are being displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Earth. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid in the continued search of strange life forms. Excellent. So we set up a museum. This guy actually can go farm a bit so we can have food. Yeah. Ah, we found another potentially habitable planet at some point. Very good. Ha! Keybooks is ready. So, we don't have any good names to call them, to name it after. So, it is a nice colony on the ocean. Any good names, guys? I know. This is more of a classic on my end. It's very boring. Actually, no, it's supposed to be New Atlantis. There we go. Until someone comes up with a better one, this is what we're going to use. They also supported life in distant past. Yeah, so exactly same as Mars. Oh, okay. We can have Strikeford Basilisk. Yeah, that's not touched that yet. Strikeford Basilisk, you can go rebuild this factory here. Ah, you have research. Royal Caribbean. Oh. Royal Caribbean, yeah, that could work. Again. Port Royal, yeah, that works. Yeah, actually. Yeah, Port Royal, then we make a big spaceport on it. That works. Yeah, I like it. In the meantime, yeah, let's build the gene clinic and allow the construction of gene clinics and better sensor ranges. Yeah, better sensors. So keybooks. New Atlantis. Actually, yeah, we'll call it New Atlantis for now, and as soon as we finish the spaceport, we will call it Port Royal. Very good. So how is our anti-peace thing going? Not great because we don't have militarist. We need to be at war to have militarist connections. Anyway. Plus 6 or frequent wars at least. Okay, so we found. Oh yeah, this one is nice. Swirling shadows. Immense, ragged plains of shadow drift across Taurus 3's surface. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Ji Zhang is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. So essentially it's upper atmosphere life that we just discovered, which is interesting. So yeah. Oh. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Welcome to a pirate fleet. A big one. 2 big ones. So Delphine has a few huge pirate fleets. Good to know. We can't go after these guys just yet. I mean, one of their stations will completely destroy the basilisks. There we go. So you are currently looking... Oh, shit. What happened? Basilisks in combat with... whatever these things are. As the old rock tumbler spin up, something spills out. Far from the polished mineral ore expected, jagged crystal edges shred the decrepit orbital station before turning their attention to the basilisks. Okay. So yeah, the mining station we found and we wanted to repair, turns out it was inhabited by crap. Yeah, so we had an encounter in Catras, thank you. Enigmatic contact report, enigmatic space service. We've encountered intelligent life capable of spaceflight. I wouldn't call it intelligent. Encircled to the perimeter. No, no, not. This is not. Yeah, the spaceflight, but I'm not sure they're intelligent. There we go. Okay. I'll send the Pathfinder up here to work on that. You go home. Port Royal is under construction. In 4 months it will be done. Build a new farm. Build an extra mine on Earth. We can now put missiles on our ships. Let's make bigger spaceports. Yes, if we're going to work on Port Royal, may as well. And this can almost be upgraded. Nice. Repairs. Good. The basilisks are in good state. And New Atlantis has place. So we're going to call it Port Royal. There we go. Do we have a good place to colonize actually? Fascinating ship. Ooh, nice stuff. Got some really cool stuff from those weird aliens we found. Good. There's not much of inhabitable space over here. There isn't much here. We just have Alpha Centauri, which sucks. So no colony ships right now. Although, we'll have a look at what happened to the spider people. How are you doing, spider people? Hello. Oh, nice. We found abandoned terraforming equipment on Port Royal. Oh! This one is fun. I'm not sure if I want it. First of all... Okay. Since our initial settlement of Port Royal, several anomalies in the planet's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not developed according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. A few of our colonists have stumbled upon a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of the terraforming process, leaving the planet's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, we should be able to reactivate the machinery. There is no telling what the end result will be like, however. Who could have built this? So now we get the option. First of all, you research that. We get the option to where is it? Resume or dismantle? I'll let the chat decide, aka Liz right now. Because we're gonna, if we resume the process, we're gonna terraform Port Royal, which means it's probably not gonna stay an oceanic paradise. To become something else. I'm not even sure if it's gonna be good for us, but it will become something else. Actually, let's go with these things. Better energy cores. Yeah, so this is this is the report on the aliens that the basilisks just fought. Crystalline entities. The reports of strange free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and the slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but a sudden shift in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that this should be regarded as hazardous and approached with caution. As we do not wish to risk coming into conflict with these prismatic enigmas, we ought to establish remote surveillance and observe them from the capital. Yes, let's do that. Let's observe them from the capital. I don't know of a lot. The other option is go kill a few, but these were an anomaly, and I don't know of any more. You explore on your own. Good. Do we want to technologically technologically enlighten the spider people? This is starting to remind me a bit of that Rick and Morty episode with the sentient spiders. Let's not. For now. What do we know of him actually? Oh shit. First contact, people. We have just been hailed by a different species of intelligent, spacefaring, biological creatures. Let's have a look at what they have to say. Another child. Know that we are the Eruxo Watchers, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places, and we may refrain from annihilating you. A what? So these are what you call a fallen empire. Right now they're not active, they'll just occupy space and are extremely, extremely dangerous. As in, my fleet right now has a power score of 386. The pirates I showed earlier, the big pirate fleet, has 1.3k for each fleet they have stationed in that system, and they have 2. These guys can easily have up to 100k in strength. Just one fleet. Just because they want it. Easily. Most likely more. So let's not know. Also they're religious. They're religious fanatics, which means they hate us, and if you find any places that they consider holy, they will completely annihilate us if we touch those places. So that's fun. This is going to be great to build around. Speaking of the Promethean, yeah. So Walter Hawkins speaks on behalf of the Promethean people. Our citizens greet you in peace. For now, maybe. You must throw away old ways. Let's not do that right now. Walter Hawkins speaks on behalf of the Promethean people. Yeah. So just say who is our ambassador, who is our leader, and move on. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered an intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular xenos appear to have been active on the galactic stage for some time. The Empire is likely thousands of years old and the technology is far ahead of our own. We should be careful when dealing with them. This changes everything, yes it does. And yeah, I think these guys are insects. So there's some weird millipede people. And they do have strange lizard characteristics, yeah. So, And chances are they're probably Jedis. Let's have a look. No, they're not. Oh yes, no, yeah, they are. They are. they are psionic. So essentially they have, well, super brain powers. Telekinesis, telepathy. Just, you know, a Jedi, more or less. They're Jedi without lightsabers. Did I just forget what the word for lightsabers was? Great. So yeah, we have millipede wizards. Great. Like the spider people at our doorstep weren't enough. Yeah, you have a look at that. We have a new election. And Walter Hawkins, the man with the miraculous hair and beard, it's a toupee, is presenting himself again and is so far looking good in the polls. Dia Pharma from the Economic Development Association, aka the pacifists, is trying something too, but we will not have that. You can build a mine over there. Yeah, recycle that. What's this? Interesting thing to watch. Ruler elect. Yeah, Walter Hawkins. Very good. Do we have a new mandate in that case? Minor mandate. We're gonna get that done. Oh yeah, we're still democratic, aren't we? Yeah. Oops. Now we make our own decisions. So, after, you know, so essentially what we have been doing to the pacifistic people over the last decennia, we have done so extremely carefully so that the UN wouldn't, you know, take notice. Now, however, we can do whatever the fuck we want. At least not yet. We still have to listen to their bloody laws, but at least they can't influence our decisions anymore, which is step 1 in our multi-step plan. Let's unlock the alien zoo. Yeah. So then we can start, you know, putting those. Yeah, someone research that, please. Someone spend some time with that. Have a look at that. Basilisks. Get some more Fury Corvettes. We're not conquering the millipede people, dude. Not yet. Old Explorer. We found an Old Explorer and we get some survey data on some random ship somewhere far away. That's a shitty place. Anyway, they're pretty far away from us still, so we're good. They're not going to block our development. Okay, so this is our second report. Okay, special. Thank you. Second report on the crystalline entities. The crystalline entities, the name itself a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Earth, are probably alive. An earlier and perhaps more descriptive name for them was silicate animate matter, as they have little in common with biological life. They are solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign rarely seen with more than a sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and the sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystal entity's social relationships are lost on us. Today is going great. A lot of reading. The entities do not seem to mate, and you have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an earlier hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seem to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge. and it appears as if though sporadic fluctuations in this charge alter the refractive properties of the crystal. The crystalline entities are capable of violently discharging at specific targets, and unfortunately seem to prefer to do so rather than let foreign entities pass by unscathed. This knowledge will surely be a great boon to scientists. Yes. Yeah, no sex. Well, that just sucks. Yeah, that happens where you're silicon. They're not biological. Silicons don't get a mate. So I'm very sorry for them, but that's just, yeah, that's how the world works. You, construction ship. I want a few more mines of air. We're in an energy deficit, so that sucks. I'm just gonna quickly take a drink, by the way, against the whole shit that just happened. Me flubbing all over the place. Yes, they would probably be less aggressive. Indeed. Yeah, by the way, Liz, what do you want to do with Port Royal? Do you want to terraform it? Air controlled ships. No, let's do this one. Research things. And let's give Linnea a spaceport. Very good. Pocket, we'll work on robots. Let's have a look at the surface of Linnea. Efforts to map the surface of the planet may... Oh, whoa. I've seen a strange amount of information in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to form naturally. Okay, have a look. Upgrade this. Ah, you can build an alien zoo now. Oh yeah, let's increase eco-stimulation so we get better farms. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can build hotels and casinos, but we can at least build a good power plant. Oh, there's not a lot of food now. Fuck. I think we should try it. To at least get, make the place maybe more fertile. Maybe happier. So essentially right now we have a shitty place to build casinos and hotels. Because some alien fuckface earlier came by and decided to terraform the place. And then stopped midway. Partway through, so... Now, you know what? Let's make one strategical error at a time. Akabrosi. Here we come. The power plant isn't an hotel, fair enough. But it's a good power plant. Yeah, I know it would be a resort planet. I just can't build a lot of resorts. It just looks like one, and we can just, pretend. I can build a few cultural buildings, which, will look like it a bit. Actually, let's just do that one. Cultural building number 1. They can probably use here. A medical facility. Finish it and make it paradise. Okay, we'll have a look. We'll see what happens. Resume process. Available. Research. Ooh! Oh yes! Translating warriors. Yes! Teachings of warriors. Cross the bearing fields of Thunderon 1B. So the moon of Sun round 1. There are indications of old battles being fought. Beneath the lifeless ground, our researchers on the PIIS and Pathfinder have found bones, metallic shards, and most surprisingly, a container filled with documents. If we sent the documents to our homeworld for translation, we could potentially learn more about this war and who fought in it. It would also be possible to simply sell them off as antiques. Now we have enough money. Send it to our homeworld for research. Yes. Let's see how those people thought. As soon as you're done with the terraforming. Yeah, I know we're about to say. Faction founded. Okay. Ooh, the Institute has been founded. Brothel, build a brothel. I can't build a brothel, I'm afraid. I can put a lot of food places in there so people start fucking more often. But sadly, I can't go into that degree of detail. A new faction has recently gained traction in the internal political landscape. Prometheus Initiative, at least not on this kind of place. I can put those on habitats, which will become available way later. The faction has been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of Prometheus Initiative. So scientist Hu Jiang has started the Institute of Technological Mastery. Nice one, dude. So let's look at these guys. What do they want? Science without borders. No, no. The only other people we know are primitives that we're not going to give science to. And these guys who probably won't need our science. Alien Barracks, what the hell is this? Acknowledged. We'll have a look at that at some point. Now, first thing we want to do is to work on Abucrocy. Shit. Oh no, the poor people can have sex. Oh, and Malcolm Moore seems to be approaching. Oh, for fuck's sake. The governor of planet Earth is now, let's have a look for Arrested Development. He is 70 and he is shitty. Out with the old, in with the new? So eager to learn, will live long, and knows how to produce food. Could use some food. Wanwu, governor of Earth. And actually, governor of the core provinces, which so far is everything we have. We didn't build sectors yet. Oh, and what? These people. Okay. Oh no. I don't like this. The aborted terraforming process on Port Royal has been completed with horrific results. Whatever alien life forms designed the terraforming equipment, their physiology was radically different from ours. The planet has been modified to support ammonia-based life, and all our colonists have suffered gruesome deaths and are now toxic. Ow. This is worse than I thought it would be. Well, there goes Port Royal. Ow. What? Oh fuck, man, this was such a great balance and now we lost it. Forever. Oh, wow. And this is why you shouldn't be touching alien tech. But, yeah. Oh, wow. Well. That sucks. I didn't kill Cat Lady. Cat Lady is still alive. Elena is still alive. She's on the ship. And the zoo wasn't complete, so her cats weren't there. They weren't kept alive artificially. Well, time to rename this place. Oh shit, it's not in our space anymore. Yeah, we lost this entire... Oh wow, this hurts. Have we got anything? No, we haven't lost big things. Good. Phew. Could have been worse. Increase the science division. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, guys. They will destroy me. How close are we to getting rid of these bloody pacifistic bullshit? We need a war. I can't go on a war without finding someone to fight. Fuckers. What we will do is creating more Furies. Updating the model. Let's put nuclear weapons on them. Yeah, I know, my fault. There's something else that's going to be my fault soon enough. Yeah, so it's no longer our space, we can't rename it. Well, that was the Port Royale disaster. We're 24 years into the campaign and we have one large-scale disaster. Ouch. Okay. Let's see how long it takes for the second one to appear. Let's build energy. And then, you know, just play around and let's just get these amazing mineral deposits. Extreme storms. More the winds from each side. Wow. These storms are not immediately apparent, as we have found nothing in the splendid climate model that would explain them. Our scientists are interested in studying this anomaly. Have fun. Fun things. Strange crystals, these things. While under command of Basilisk's Admiral Lena, the Avenger has learned to carefully nurse the supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs across the board. Very good, Alina. I appreciate that. What could we build now? Terraforming, see if we can, you know, have fun less. So I want to continue playing this, I want to go to Skyrim, I don't know. Let's see. Ah, we can build robots, cool. Let's put better armor on our ships. Oh, nice. After the study of the Thori 4 and F6 was concluded, science officer Ishando Damani reports that they may have found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. This discovery was made possible in large part thanks to a certain member of the PIISN security crew. Ishando Damani praises the protege highly. Let's give that person a job, shall we? Let's have a look. Who is it? Malcolm O'Hara is the retired dude. No. We have Jake Popovic. Good. Jake Popovic. Report to Elenia, where you will be able to get a spaceship. Okay, everything's going fine. So look at Earth. Yeah, we can upgrade a few things here and there. And we need to clear this space. This industrial wasteland has to go. Oh, yeah, so the science ship for him is done. Jake Popovic, have fun. Go explore. Although, yeah, go explore. Social experiment. A small aerostat colony was found floating just above the atmosphere of Asturian 4. Yeah, 4, thanks. It appears to have been self-sufficient, and remains from several different species were found on board. As best as we can tell, the colony was some kind of social experiment conducted centuries ago that ultimately ended with the colonists massacring each other. We've downloaded all of the data found in the colony's limited databanks. Intriguing. Oh, great. That's dark. Great find, people. Do we want better hyperdrill? No, let's get better solar panels. For on our space stations. You're in Sol, very good. Then Earth will build you another Corvette. Build pop robot. Oh! Too bad Liz missed this one. The infinity equation. As the PISN Arbiter, oh nice, that's a new guy, approaches the Gargantua black hole, they find that they are not alone. At the edge of the event horizon, it soars, reflecting light from the stars being drawn into the dark gaping hole. A gigantic construction in the shape of a perfect sphere. We cannot pick up any signals from it, nor does anything we send make it respond. It simply sits at the edge of the abyss, waiting. So where is it? There it is. The Infinity Machine. It just sits there. Staring at... Yeah, so that we know. This is essentially the contact report Leviathan. News of a giant being seen in the dark void of space is spreading across the Empire like a plague. There's a concern and optimistic wonder, but mostly brings an existential dread to the populace. Historical documents will record this day as one of tremendous importance. We are but nodes of dust. Yeah, because essentially what we have found here is bigger than the Death Star. This is a huge thing, size of 20 planets. Oh, looks like the one that we just kicked out of office. Yeah, he died. The old dude. Sure, we'll look into that. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Army upkeep, colonial centralization, yeah, that's probably better. Okay, the readings originate from a small research outpost, which the Prometheus Initiative has no records of. It has no records of establishing or authorizing. Interesting. On the surface of Zarkon 5A, so the moon of Zarkon 5, it is staffed by one human scientist. A fairly talented and industrious one if their research on Zarkon 5A is anything to go by. There is a problem with regards to their identity, however. We have been unable to match them against official state records, and they refuse to identify themselves save for stating that they are an exile. They have expressed an interest in returning to Earth, and suing the Prometheus Initiative directly, on the condition that the PIISN Acuity immediately depart Zarkon 5A and no human ships ever return there. Do we want an extra scientist? Is essentially the question. I would say probably yes. Yes. One would think so. On the other hand, he is shady as fuck. Let's trust him. The exile. Not great, gonna be honest. But sure, we'll build a ship for you. We have plenty of money right now, so it doesn't really matter. Research done. Very good. Yeah, you can build sensor arrays. Solar panel networks here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got a report, people. Fast-moving attack craft are hitting our mining station in the Ibucrosi system. These unidentified aggressors swarmed out of several previously dormant asteroids in the belt that are now displaying huge power signatures. We can only surmise that these asteroids serve as some kind of hive for a previously unknown spaceborne life form. Whatever they are, our expanding mining operation seems to have provoked them into action. They're coming in fast! Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? There's a lot of fleets here. Don't see them attacking just yet. Apparently found an anomaly somewhere. Whatever. What is happening? They don't seem to be attacking. We can't even hope to defeat one of them right now, but they don't seem to attack. Which I'll take as a blessing. Build mines over there. And you can get the exile on board. No, not that guy, the exile. And I'll send you out to explore. You build an energy plant over here. Oh, you have armor. Okay. You've gained a level. Oh. What the hell is going on with the planet, with the Death Star thing? We picked up a signal. It originates from the titanic metallic sphere we encountered earlier. Previously impervious to contact attempts, it now sends out a rhythmic pulse of radio waves, pointed towards the black hole it orbits. What it's doing is beyond any of our staff, but the signal might have created an opening into the sphere for scientists to exploit. Fascinating. We'll send someone there at some point. Let's maybe not approach the Doomstar for now. You know, just out of safety. Yeah, let's be able to build better fleets. Search that place. Damn it, where are all the people? Or all the inhabitable planets first? Oh, here, there's one here. Good. Let's send some people this way. Any more planets that may be colonizable for us? No. Apart from Alpha Centauri, again, not the best place to go. Faction found, yeah. Oh, what? What happened to the Institute? Whatever. Haha! Alenia has our first robots. Observatory, let's build better AI for our ships. Don't care about that. You can do research stations, and you can build research stations as well. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Let's see if I got a message of some kind. Oh, okay, nothing. Okay. Oh. Oh, damn it. Walter Hawk inside? Oh, fuck. Wow, that's weird. Wait, let's just read this report. SBS, gravitational shifts. Okay. Special number probes to scan the debris field to discern the cause. Then it couples a number of gravity centers of old alien make. Famous ones for not some. Ooh, nasty. Okay, so we found artificial gravity generators in the middle of an asteroid belt. We think it might have been. They might have been attached to a bigger asteroid at some point, and then they broke and went into overdrive, ripped the entire asteroid apart. People were probably living on there, so that's a great idea. Great thing to think about. So we have a ruler election. We can now choose who we want to elect, more or less. Jizang, Hu Yang, Adiavama, who is the leader of the bloody pacifist, and Ishan Dodamani. I don't really care, to be honest. As long as it's either Adiavama. Damn it! Oh shit, we are now being ruled by Adiavama, the pacifist person. The spokesperson for pacifist assholes. Great. You change your hair as well. Shit. Yeah, so I think at this point the game is probably going to slow down a bit. Damn it, why haven't we found anyone yet? Except for these bastards. Would have liked to play a bit with the diplomacy and all that. Jake Popovic has developed new skills, very good. Not sure what skills those were, but I'll take it. Sure, look at the asteroid, have fun. Cousin Ambitia. Oh! Ow, hostiles. Oh, we found mining droids. Well, at least good entertainment for the fleet. Someone look into what those things are. Thank you. I saw someone research these things at some point. Ancient mining drones. So yeah, this is what we found. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, their purpose is obvious enough: mining. But who it is that tasks them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from the system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may only be drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Prometheus Initiative. Yeah, no, they're target practice. They're complete and utter target practice. Have fun with that. Yeah, do that. Very good. Love it when that happens without incidents. Good, they are starting. Ooh, geothermal. What's this? Oh, this motion. Okay, there's somewhere else. Fair enough. Boo. Having a nasty energy deficit. What's this? Yeah, okay, so our fleet is coming and those are dead. I'll take the acuity. I want you to go here. You, go back home. You've done your job. Oh, alien drag racing. The crater on whatever that is exhibits long irregular marks imprinted onto the relatively soft upper layers of the asteroid. Science officer Jake Popovic has recovered some interesting unexpected wreckage from the edges of the depression. Wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transports rather than research craft. The crew of the PIISN Arbiter speculated that the crater may once have been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed in near zero G. Oh, cool. I know most of these things at this point, but I'm reading them for you guys. Research that, thank you. Yeah, we have enough. We have too much money. Not a complaint I get a whole lot, but you know, most of all not in real life. But I'll take it. So we're going to build a few robots, get some food going, build even more robots. This going, there we go. Build that. Don't care about the food production over there. Look into research, and you can build a gene clinic. There we go. Anything on continental Earth that needs doing? Yeah, we can build this. There we go. Research, good. Sure. Research that, whatever it is. And mummified remains again. Ooh, and our language experts have been at it for weeks to try and translate the documents we found in the old battlefield, which we did before we lost Kaipux. Today we finally have some results. We know that the fallen warriors all followed the teaching of a philosopher called Talisa, the Teller of Tales. The documents are breakdowns of tactics, strategy, and most importantly, logistics in interstellar warfare. Being a strong spokesperson against war, Talisa still found this to be essential knowledge for steering into the future. Even the most peaceful of people might be forced into a corner in their work for a better world. Even the wise can go to war, it seems. What we can do now, if we go to not here, policies and edicts, and go have a look. We can switch this on, which will make our armies cheaper, and we'll be able to make bigger fleets, but it will take a bit of political influence to maintain. Which is the thing for all these things. They come at a cost. Not these don't, by the way. Energy research grants. Oh, cool. They changed these. These used to be plus 30 for one and minus 10 for the others, which is nice. Encourage political thought. Yes, we'll do that as well. The master's teachings. And why not map the stars? There we go. Maybe this will, accelerate. This is a good omen. Yes. Ooh, good. Polytechnic education. Yes, we are building education on Earth and on Sirius, Alenia. Hell yeah. Okay, that was my interest we found. Fair enough. Happens. I won't hold it against you. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's good. It's completely built up at this point. You can research whatever you want, dude. I really don't care at this point. Same. The chances that you fail at this point are rather small. You guys know your job. Oh yeah, we didn't choose next. So we do Money Biosphere. Fascinating. We do have, what was it? Nice. What was it again that we needed a huge amount? Oh yeah. Factions. Manage faction, embrace. Oh damn it, we're missing. Shit. Okay, we need to go back to policies and edicts. We'll get rid of these and these and these. Yeah, okay. Annoying. Needs to be done if we want to make sure we can finally, start warring and stuff. Yes, we got rid of pacifist. Nice. Okay, time to change some wars. Unrestricted wars. Food stockpiling, let's put that to balance because we have good growth right now. Ultimate bombardment, we can't do full yet, damn it. Native interference, unrestricted. Native enlightenment, allowed. Resettlement, don't give a shit. Land appropriation, don't care. Although, whether or not newly equipped, some of them it was appropriated from nonsense and species. Now I'll just move them around, I guess. We'll say refugees are welcome. There we go. Actually, just get rid of this one for now. We do now have the ability to go to war with tiny people. With the primitives we found. So let's upgrade our spaceport. Let's send out the first human assault troops. Finally some bloodshed. Oh, yeah, just quickly going to... nice, another miss. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick thing. Up and back in the game. Up, I'm afraid. Yeah, as a result, yeah, you can research that. Let's look. Yeah, that was done. You can research that if you want. Oh, we lost a scientist. Don't like. Damn it. Ah, shit, we can't recruit new ones. Fuck, you, the exile. Do the job. Atmospheric manipulation, yes. Oh, yeah, let's continue to have a look. Our armies are getting built. What's this about? Oh, yeah, someone lost their leader because I sent them to do someone else's job. Yeah, see you, Remembrance. I'm sorry, but we can't really, menu, so. Let alone afford you in that case, because then you're completely useless. I can't really, explain why we still have you around. Research is concluded, very good. Oh, damn it, another failure. Right. We'll go for the... Oh, Pirate Treasure. Nice one. We will keep that money for us. Is that energy? Those credits. Yeah, because in this galaxy, energy credits are also... You need power to maintain things, but you can exchange credits, which is how power is measured, as a currency. For picking up life science can use to the interior of this asteroid. This is wants a close investigation. Okay, fair enough. Have fun. Very good. Still no other people. We found plenty of aliens that want us dead. But still no other people. Ah, fuck me. Creatures should be studied. Yes, we found worms in asteroids. Which may sound familiar to everyone who has, ever enjoyed Star Wars. So look, so I'm quickly looking at chat, which is why I'm constantly moving out. There we go. You. Research station there, thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's this about? Pirates. Big ass pirate fleet. Yeah, we can't afford to fight these guys. You, where are you? Are you in the orbit of Earth? We could get you. Destroyers. Big ass missiles. Coil guns. Talisman, and these guys can use a better AI. There we go. The Basilisk, you can upgrade your fleet, as far as I'm concerned, and you can build 2 destroyers. Ah! System Prime has finally been colonized. Very good. No! Jie Zhang is dead. And we have no one to replace him. This, however, was our second science ship, so that one can go back home. And we'll see when we can man it. You will do. See, this is in our space. Yep. And Umik is in our space. Can we get there? Excellent. No, Umik is not in our space. Okay. Look like it could be. Dossel has some nice stuff to mine. Let's go there. Still no... Really? We've been exploring like crazy. We've been expanding pretty decently. And still no other intelligent beings apart from these bastards. Great. That's it, really? Okay, well, whatever. Embark all the army. So these space spiders, what do they actually, what do they think? They like military and autocracy. You know what, I'll take them. Oh damn it, I can't invade them yet. Let's bring the fleet into position. Ooh. He found some really weird thing in the sun, and he wants to investigate it. So we're gonna have him do that. And it can be really nice because we can get, I think, a permanent boost to research from that event, which is a nice thing to have. Come on. Where do all the people go? This is ridiculous. Come on, we can almost invade Kenjai. That would be nice. Come on. It's not that difficult. Wow, she's doing good. I think we can land. Yes, we can land armies. Good. We will invade them. And the Director General died, so we... Oh, these poor guys. Yeah, they're really not happy. And they won't be productive either. For like 10 years, I think. Something along those lines. I'm gonna build a capital here. Damn it, not that dude. Fuck. Oh no, this guy was just recruited into return home as well. Damn it, we only have a few science ships left. Getting rid of the pacifist thing was difficult. Yeah, by the way, we are now free from the UN. Which I completely forgot to mention, which is good. It's about time. And we will soon be in total control of the entire science divisions, of all the science divisions on Earth as well. You are now Commander-in-Chief of Nephilimba, which we're going to rename. There we go. Because, yeah, Nephilim sounded a bit weird and... Well, not specifically weird. More just... I don't know. I prefer Old Skin. It's easier to pronounce. Let's go with mining donators. Yeah, sure. Those are pretty decent. Oh, and you can almost do atmospheric manipulation. Oh, and here's Eureka. We get a, I think, yeah, that's 20 years of plus 15 research speed because he had a scientific breakthrough. After almost giving up hope, studying the accursed ceramic object for so long, we have reached a breakthrough. The object isn't really there, but rather it is a projection from a higher dimension. Analyzing it as a shadow of a fourth-dimensional object, we have accumulated enough data to decrypt its message. The object teaches us how to improve in all fields of research. The only question is now, who sent this information? Who the fuck cares? See, that was enough to make that done. Let's make sure that was done. And we can now uplift. If we do this. Although I'd rather go for it. I had to sneeze there. I'm gonna really go with the naval capacity for now. You still have a job. And a crew, so you should, continue working. How is unrest here? +5. Not a big deal. Ooh, we can make droids, which is nice. And if we can start looking into droids that want bigger ships. Bigger, better ships. Oh, yeah, because we're now above the limit as well. Damn it, we need to start making sectors. Forgot about that. Ooh, or we are allowed to take one ascension perk. We can go now. Vision, technological ascendancy. This is technically the one that works best. We can take multiple, but the first one is always interesting to take a look at. I guess we won't have to make sectors, which is meh. World Shaper is nice. Let's go with that one. No, damn it, not one. Fuck. Didn't want that one. Shit. Oh, great. What does it do again? Really? Oh, well, fair enough. That's all it did? They patched that one. It did something else before. Something way more useful. Fuck. That was a misclick of the century. I mean, it kind of works still, but it's not. No. No. It's not good. It wasn't the aim, not the purpose of this thing. Could we build anything nice here? You can make just another power plant here. You build better power plants. That's important. Ecological adaptation. That's pretty nice, got to be honest. Let's do that one. Okay, so we could now. Let's go to Sol. Let's go to Mars. Terraform. Climate. Oh, we don't need climate transformation? Fuck you. Too many colonized systems. Yeah, we need to create a sector. The Kenijal sector. The Alt Kim. There's these things. There you go. Ah, we can recruit another scientist. You. Enjoy your new job. I'm very, very much disappointed that we're not finding anyone. And I guess I can just upgrade my spaceports for a bit of money. For a bit more extra capacity. And build a few destroyers for the basilisks. How old is she? 74, wow. Yeah, she's getting on a bit. It's been ages since the pirates were a thing. I mean, there's other fleets, but we can't take those on just yet. Ah, Kafefe. Nice ones, people. There's going to be a planet I'm going to call Trump. Sure, we'll have a look at that. Good, better power plants is always a good thing to have. Got sensor range, and now let's increase this. We'll have a look at that in a moment. I know what it is, so if anyone is watching, they can just read it for themselves for now. Okay, new metal. Detailed surface scans of XC66 have identified a large impact crater containing the wreckage of several ancient starships of unknown design. The ships appear to be completely devoid of life support systems, leading us to suspect that they were either unusually large drones or controlled by some form of artificial intelligence. Interestingly, the whole ship was constructed out of living metal, an exceedingly rare and inorganic material with many unique properties. This metal can be programmed to assume a certain shape or form, and it will slowly grow itself if damaged. Over a period of 7 millennia, the surviving metal from the wrecked ship was fused into a large and extremely dense deposit that could potentially be mined for centuries to come. Ooh, where's this? In Kofefe. Sure, of course. Of course it had to be in Kofefe. Oh, someone died again. Damn it. Who's this? Oh, Alina! No! Damn it. Well, we don't need a new general right now, but something to keep in mind for the future, I guess. Oh, well, that sucks. What kind of hostiles? More pirates? Fuck these guys! Damn it, there's a lot of them. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go to the toilet. See you guys in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Oh, and we're back in... There we go. So what was happening? Multiple things, of course, as always. Let's have a look. So our fleet is growing. Nice and steadily. There's enough money to put into that, so it's not a big problem. I'm kind of surprised these guys haven't attacked us yet. I mean, the system is completely off limits, and as soon as we... Oh no! I know why. Oh, unforeseen effect of one of the patches. Oh wait, that's new. Investigate cap aliens. Yeah, look into that. Might just have found alien life. Oh no, these are the Kappa aliens. What are they? Space amoebas. Great. Just remote. Yeah, so these are space squids. They look pretty funny. They actually have some really nice tech you can make out of them if you research them a bit. But I doubt that's going to come in handy right now. It's more for once you have a bit more advanced cruisers and battleships, which are the high level and high tier ships. Tina Swartz has developed new skills. Good. You're now prominent in IT. Very impressive. And we can hire a new person. A maniacal person. Go have fun. Okay. So we're building robots here. It's going alright. So we want a mine here. Science labs here. You build a monument. Oh, we lost a scientist. Damn it. Ishando Damani is dead. Well, long live Ishando Damani. He can't recruit anyone to replace him, so that's great. And subspace. Let's have a look. Let's go with better hyperlanes. Yeah. Oh, what's this place? Oh yeah, these are amoebas. We detected them earlier. Why did you go there anyway? You idiot. Damn it, I was so happy. I was thinking we would finally meet some bastards, but apparently not. So what's this? Lambda aliens. Do we need to investigate those as well? Yeah, let's do that. Watch but not interfere with it. Yeah, let's not attack the bloody cloud. Which is actually, it's a connection of sentient dust, essentially. Again, a good Rick and Morty reference, the singing cloud, the fart. That's essentially what we'll be facing. But with Sith lightning instead of strange songs and weird effects. So yeah, if you want to read this, you'll get some nice information on them. I've read it a million times. So just leave it in here for a moment and you can pause. Or if you want to see this in the VOD. Otherwise, I hope you've read it by now. the space amoebas, same thing. So we got a bit of information from those guys. Okay, Kim and Bakal. Magnetic reversal. Oh, okay. Ooh, nice one. We captured a magnetic reversal on camera or on sensor. Very nice. Let's get fusion missiles. Okay. She just no, she's in Sol. Very good. The ship is in Sol. Let's not do that one. Upgrade to level 5. Good. Should be able to start making cruisers soon enough. Oh. Yes. Okay, so what should we go with now? I like prosperity. We don't have any way deal. Oh, expansion. Physics research. Let's go in the same deal. Yeah, let's have a look what that is. Ooh. We could build yeah, a cruiser. And put that into our main fleet. Actually our fleet, we don't have multiple ones. Bit of a problem with how the game works right now. In the next big patch that is going to be addressed. To avoid people doom stacking, is what it's called. We'll also avoid the enemies from doom stacking, which means that wars will be a lot more interesting to fight. What was I going to do? Ship design, yeah. Cruiser. And these guys we can start making a bit more broadside. Let's go with another broadside. No. Let's go with the gunship stern, the hangar core, and we put tiny lasers at the back. Column gun there, that one there. You have point defense and scout wings. Or rather no, I actually want broadside. And then just go armor. The Bacchus. The Bacchus class. Let's build a Bacchus. For the basilisks. And then I think we can send them after the pirates. So that's good. Yeah, let's go start building droids. On the heretic side, yeah. Destroyers. Haha. Actually, let's first send them after the Void Cloud. So we need a new Admiral. I like the Guild Speed one. Yeah. Julia Stiles. Good. Go kill this thing. We need a new scientist, which we don't have. So you will be reassigned. And the officer can return home. Research. Why do you guys keep going here? We've known about those guys for ages. Unless those are new. I don't know. They may be new. Yes, once. Bam. You. Go. You, I think you're pretty much good, but you can repair anyway. We can go kill some pirates, I think. Let's go with this. Let's get a good amount of money into the system by upgrading a lot of these things. Damn it, the Keepbook's disaster was horrible. Oh, we lost so much good stuff there. So much good stuff, so much people, and so many people. Damn it. That was really nasty. Come on, we're coming on to the end of the stream and we still haven't discovered anyone else except the Erexo Watchers. We have a okay fleet. Yeah, we can go after the pirates, I guess. But we're gonna do it carefully. Built that there. Move you around. Build a farm. Go for cash, you can just sit there for now. Take a moment before that's done. Good, cloud mining stuff. So look, that place is in our space, I believe. No, it is not. Damn it. So so we're in the system with the pirates. Let's go murder the fucker out of them. Cloud lightning. What? We lost a few corvettes, I believe. We'll see at the end of the battle. So, what did we lose? We lost 1 destroyer and 14 corvettes. Ouch. Granted, they lost one entire fleet, but still, ouch. And we could arguably go after the next one, but let's retreat for now. Because it's just a smarter option, let's be honest. Let's go with the anti-matter missiles. No, the railguns. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it short now. Yeah, so sadly we still haven't found anyone, except again for these bastards. And the primitives, which we've overrun some of them. The rest are still, you know, if they have telescopes, they're probably starting to panic and wonder what the fuck these things are. But besides that, nothing too big. So the repairs on the basilisks are completed. So we lost 1 destroyer and 14 corvettes. There we go, 14 corvettes. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. So the Prometheus Initiative is doing good, and depending on how much interest there is in further Stellaris streams, I'll do some more of these. Exit desktop, yes. That should show you the pause screen at some point. So yeah. If there's more interest in Stellaris streams, I'll do some more. We'll see how that goes. And otherwise, we'll also consider this a one-off. We'll see how it goes. And next week we'll be continuing with the Skyrim and/or Fallout. Probably Skyrim. Let's be honest. Yeah, I quite like this, but I think that personally, what I could imagine that it isn't as interesting to see if you're not that much into strategy games. And while I know Stellaris can be a lot of fun when you have a good community behind it, I'm not sure if I'm at that. I'm pretty sure I'm not at that point yet. I mean, Liz was around; that was a lot of fun. But if there's a bit more of an active chat, this can be a lot of fun to play. So we'll see how that develops, and I'll probably go back to this at some point. And I might play the Prometheus Initiative a bit off screen, and we'll see what happens. What it will look like when I stream this game again. Anyway, see you guys. Have fun, and have a good night.